Welcome to the Empowered Podcast with Deanna Merlino, an all-encompassing personal development show where I will be sharing with you just how to transform yourself into the best version of you, both inside and out. From wellness, entrepreneurship, spirituality, and manifestation, I'll be showing you exactly how to live your best life. I will be keeping it as real and raw as it gets. So get ready to peel back the layers and really transform yourself under the surface. Because nothing is better than finding your purpose and living this life as your true, authentic self. Hello, Empowered fam. I am so happy to be back with you all today. I have been gone on vacation, living my best life with my family, visiting my childhood best friend and her family. We had the best time. They live on the lake. They have a boat. It was incredible. Lots of pool time, lots of sun, good food, laughs, all the things, everything I needed. So I am so filled up. I am overflowing, and I cannot wait to just be here with you all tonight. I know that we're not together in person per se, but to me we are. And this is just such a intimate place full of love. And I love connecting with you all because if you're listening, then you want to be here in this space with me. And I love you for that. And I love getting to share my heart. So thank you for being here. And tonight I just want to talk about surrendering in all ways that you need to for the thing that you want, whether that be the relationship of your dreams or the business of your dreams or just the life of your dreams. When we talk about manifesting and the law of attraction, and I am very big on talking about the missing aspect that a lot of teachers miss, which is taking action. And another one of the important things that gets missed a lot is surrendering. And so I want to dive into this a little bit tonight and show you ways that I have surrendered and how that has made such an impact on my business and my creating my dream life. And that's important because if I'm doing it, then I'm holding space for you to do it too. And if I can do it, then I am proving too that it can be done. And that is all your subconscious needs to live that dream life, to make it a reality. If you see someone you know doing it, then it says, shit, I can do that too. So that is what we're going to be talking about tonight. So when you're first building something, I'm going to relate this most to business because that's the space I'm in, really, but it can be relationships. It can be just anything when you're building something, or it could be self-improvement, whatever it is. When you're building something, the first stage after conception, like after the idea and you start it. So you've actually been doing it. You're growing it, right? The first stage is building the foundation. So yeah, you need to put in a lot of time and energy and attention and love and care. You need to nurture it. You need to grow it. You need to build a solid foundation. And I've been doing that for years. And it's so easy to get stuck in this cycle of do. And I have to keep giving it all my attention. And I have to look at it every day and I have to give it my everything. And I can't do anything else. And you just pour and pour and pour until your cup's empty. And sometimes at that point, you get so burnt out. You get so overwhelmed. Your nervous system is fried. You lose your love for that thing because you're like, what am I even doing? And because you're pouring so much, you're unable to even receive. So you're probably not getting a lot back in return for what you're giving in the first place. And then this is where a lot of people give up because you're not seeing anything in return for all that hard work that you're putting in. This probably sounds familiar to some of you, and I have been here too. And so, yes, I want you to know that it takes hard work, time, and patience and belief. And there's lots of items in the recipe, right? There's a lot of ingredients to make that cake taste amazing and make it delicious and moist and warm and yummy. I also want to talk about surrender because this is where I'm at now. And it gets proven to me time and time again that when I stop white knuckling, right? When I let go of the reins a little bit, when I take the time to slow down and be grateful and do the things that I love and enjoy and smell the flowers and take a breath of fresh air and do some things for me, step away a little bit from that business, right? Every time I do that, I receive more. And it proves to me time and time again the importance of of being open and able to be receptive. You can't give all the time. You need to give and receive. And it's so easy for us to not be able to find this balance, to get lost in that. And I wanted to bring up the first point because I see it a lot in mentorship and the coaching world, and people who are like influencers on Instagram. They talk about how they're in the space of just receiving, just being. And that is an amazing place to be at. I cannot wait to be there all the time. But what I think is important that they forget to share sometimes is the phase where the aligned action steps are necessary to build the foundation. But once that foundation is built, you can step away. You can take the vacation. You can go do the things for yourself. You can take a night off. Like if you are working a job or building a business or in a relationship, this is a great question to ask yourself. Do you have the ability to go do something without checking your phone on it? Like checking, did I get a sale? If you are doing any of those things, if any of those things are you, that is perfect proof that your nervous system is trapped in the place that you don't want it to be. It is trapped in overdrive. It is trapped in overwhelm. You are not in a receptive state. And when your nervous system is on overwhelm and overdrive and not in a receptive state, you're unable to receive the blessings from that thing that you're actually so passionate about receiving it from. You can't receive the love from your partner fully. Your guard's up. You can't receive the monetary, energetic payment from your business because you're too busy being stuck in give. You can't reap the rewards of the life that you've built from that job that you're working when you're consistently consumed by what work needs to be done. Who needs me? We need to get to a place where we are receptive and finding that balance of taking aligned steps, but also receiving. And so that's what happened for me this weekend, is another reminder for myself, right? Because I'm in this with you, is that I went away. I put in my calendar, do not work, with the hands crossed emoji. And I did not work. Like I did like maybe 0.5% like work, just tiny things. Like we were gone on a Sunday. On Sundays, I always load my app, and that's when I get my podcast info updated. So like very minimal. Other than that, I did not work. And in that time, I had multiple people book retreat spaces, and someone reach out for life coaching, getting that scheduled, and multiple students sign up for my Reiki course. Like I had things happening with me doing nothing, which is proof that I've built the foundation and I have the systems in place and have done the work. And I'm now able to be in a place where I don't need to be on all the time. The work that I have put in is now paying me on the back end. Is that the right word? I'm not even sure. Like it's paying me because the work has already been done. What steps can you take in your life to do that? Where can you put systems in place where you can step back for a bit and take a breath of fresh air and enjoy what you've been working for? Enjoy the fruit of your labor. I've come home from my trip and literally have been getting retreat bookings every day for the last 3 days since we've been home, all on work that I did prior. This has been the least I have put energy into promoting retreats. This will be our fourth one, and this will be the most bookings that we had and the most money that we've made. And I did the least. Like that's crazy. And that shows me that of course, there's something to it. But once you're in it, once you get shown that proof, that's all I needed. All I needed was that little bit of proof. So where are you being shown proof that letting go and surrendering to receive and creating space and just being neutral, where has that shown you proof? Stop and look for it, because it'll make your life so much easier. One last thing that I want to talk about real quick, because it really is in alignment with this, is Brittany and I's, first of all, backtrack. There is still time to get plugged into our Empowered Retreats, July 14th through 16th. It's all inclusive near Ellicottville, New York, your food, your lodging, and all healing modalities. If you are still interested, we still have space for you. You'll be hearing this hopefully on Monday, and we will be taking people until Wednesday. So you still have space. Get plugged in if you want to come. We are running out of room. We are booking fast, and we would love to have you. Looking a little bit deeper into this, so Brittany and I's empowered collective membership that we created from the concept of the retreats and being able to have healing done online for people wherever they're at, in whatever place they're at whatever level they're at. We are offering all of these healing modalities at a pennies on the dollar price. It's priceless to be in that membership. It's only $49 a month, like wild. We have weekly healing sessions. We bring in facilitators every month. There's a sound bath. There's guided meditations and journal prompts. We offer one free session a month so you can get an idea of what it is that you're getting and make sure you love it. The community is growing. We're growing together, all these things, but it started out slow. And we didn't get nervous. Truly, we did not get nervous, neither of us. We had seen visions of how massive it was going to be. We knew this is what we wanted to do. It just felt right. And so we've been giving a lot, in the sense of giving a lot away: free content, free sessions, holding the space in the container for people to come in without the rewards being shown to us as yet, knowing that it was going to. And in doing that, it has been blowing up and paying us out exponentially, because we were giving without being concerned about what we were getting in return. And this is a principle that is proven based off of one of the universal laws of the universe. This is called the law of compensation. This is one of the things I teach in my life coaching program is the laws of the universe in relation to manifesting your desires in your dream life. And the law of compensation essentially states, like, what you give is what you get. And so if you want love, pour out love. If you want money, donate money. Maybe it's not money per se physically. Maybe for you, it's energy. Donate energy. Like, I donate my time and energy to you. Maybe working at the local soup kitchen, helping dog rescuing, advocating for child sex trafficking, all the things, right? Money is just a physical tool. It's the energy behind it that matters. So if you want more success, then help other people become successful. I hope that makes sense. The law of compensation is you get what you want in return for what you give. And what you give, you will get back exponentially, like tenfold. And here's the kicker, the most important part. You need to do those things authentically. You need to do those things because that's truly what you want to do. You can't have it in the back of your mind like, ooh, if I do this, then I'm going to get this back. Me. That's not going to work. That energy is yucky. Like, you need to donate at the soup kitchen because you want to help people, or donate your time. You need to donate to the SPCA because you want to save the doggies. You need to, all the things, right? Like, you need to do it from your heart. So sit down and be like, what is something that I'm super passionate about that I can donate my time and energy? Or maybe you are so freaking busy that you don't have the time to physically volunteer. Where can you donate $10 a month to make a difference? Where can you donate energetically, right? When you do those things, you will be paid back tenfold. And so us pouring our love, pouring our heart, holding space for people to heal, and offering it for peanuts on the dollar, a lot of times for free, just to help people and show them that they can take control of their lives. They can take control of healing the trauma they've been through. They can take control of their destiny. We will show you how. We have the tools. We figured out, and we want to show it with you. And you will figure out what fits for you, what works for you. Us doing that, all of a sudden, it's like the floodgates open. And we just talked about this, like, wow, we were truly doing what we loved and offering what was on our heart. And even though we didn't see the rewards immediately, we are getting them back like rapid fire. So there's a lot of really good nuggets in this episode. I hope that you take something from it, because truly it's like the water is boiling when it comes to this business that I'm building and this life that I dreamed about. And as it becomes a reality, part of me is like, wow, it's really happening. But another part of me is like, of course it is. You knew it was. You had the vision and the dream and the belief and the desire, and you saw it all happening. And if you can have that, if you can hold on to that, then that means it's possible. You would not see it, feel it, know it in your very core being if it wasn't meant for you, if it wasn't possible already, if it wasn't actually already happening and on its way to you. So claim it now. Claim it now. I love you all so much. I hope you have the best night. I cannot wait to connect with you again next Monday. I hope to see you at our next retreat. If you're not plugged into our membership, you just need to be there. I can't wait to see you soon. You know what? I'm feeling friendly. I'm going to drop a link for a free week in our Empowered Collective membership in the show notes, so you can come in and see what we're all about. And just so you're aware, every single session that we've had so far is recorded. So you can literally binge every single thing that's in our membership, our weekly sessions since March, at your leisure, on your own time, on your own pace, as you feel called. So much gold in there. So you're welcome ahead of time. Can't wait to see you there. I love you all so much. Have the best day, the best week. And listen, if you have not as yet, I am going to take a moment just to ask you to leave a written review, a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you're listening to this. It helps me so much. I really am just focusing on growing this podcast and growing this group. And as I do that, I need your help. So you doing that makes such a difference. So please do that. Even if it's just a few words, just take a moment. It will mean so much to me. And just know that I love you all so much. And I'll see you next week on the Empowered with Deanna Merlino podcast. Love y'all. Thank you guys so much for listening to today's episode. If you want to find out more, you can follow me on Instagram at Empowered with Deanna and my personal page, Fit Deanna Lolita. You can also visit me on my website, which is deannamerlinofit.com. Make sure that whatever platform you guys are listening on, please rate and subscribe. And this means so much to me. It's going to help get me out there to help so many other people. I'm so grateful that you're here with me on this journey of wellness and self-empowerment. I cannot promise that it will always be easy, but I do know that it will always be worth it. Stick with me, and together, let's start living as the version of us that we were meant to be. Because the world is waiting for your gifts, and you deserve to live the life of your wildest dreams and beyond. So friends, let's get empowered.